Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys a badge layout video. It's something new that I'm doing on the channel that I kind of want to start a series with, where I'm just going to give you guys, in my opinion, the best badge layouts for certain builds or play styles and stuff like that to kind of help you guys out with your badges and stuff like that. I know I do the badge breakdowns on the channel, but you still have to mix and match and incorporate what badges you want to use with what builds and what play styles work best with what badges and stuff like that. So I came up with this idea of maybe I could do a series where I do layouts for you guys, where it'll kind of help you guys with what exactly it is that you want to do and stuff like that. So without further ado, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best shooting badge layouts for a mid 3 and a low 3. So I'm going to be doing an 83 layout, 80 overall rating 3 layout for big men and poppers and 20 badge points. And then I'm going to do like a budget build with a 73 ball layout for big men and poppers and 12 badge points. So let's just jump right into the build. As you can see on screen, this is going to be the 83 build or whatever like that. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I would be running on this build or whatever like that. So to start off, we're only going to be rocking 2 gold badges on this build. We're going to be rocking gold green machine and gold volume shooter. Now these 2 badges are basically going to be our base for this build. In NBA 2K23, in order for you to knock down your shots, you have to green. NBA 2K23 is a green or nothing game, and because you need to green, you want to be able to green consistently. Otherwise, you're not going to really be able to score or hit your shots and stuff like that. And that's what Green Machine is going to do. It's going to help give you, shot boosts and stuff like that, and help you with greening and stuff like that. Especially once you start getting in rhythm and greening your shots and stuff like that. The higher the level of the badge, the higher the boost and stuff like that. So I feel like this is one of the most important badges to have if you want to shoot in NBA 2K23. Moving on, volume shooter is going to be another one of those badges that really helps with giving you an additional boost for shots you take. It's a little bit better than Green Machine. Usually I would say it's a little bit better than Green Machine because you get the boost whether you make or miss the shot, whereas Green Machine, you need to green the shot, not just white the shot or make the shot. You got to green the shot in order to get the boost. But this year, volume shooter, to me, just is slightly worse than Green Machine because you can't really depend on whites to go in. So, but you still getting the boost whether you make or miss. So that still makes it a really strong badge. So that's going to be our basis, or our base for this layout: Green Machine and volume shooter. Next, we're going to go with silver catch and shoot and silver blinders. Blinders is what's going to help us with dudes closing out on our shots and stuff like that, in the peripheral and from the sides and stuff like that. And then of course, catch and shoot silver, always a really good go-to badge, especially that silver level. If you can't get it to Hall of Fame, then you want to just stay with that silver level. Gold and bronze just not really worth it, in my opinion. Based on testing done by 2K Labs and stuff like that, and just in general, silver has always been the sweet spot for this badge, so you want to go with silver. Blinders, obviously the higher you go the better the boost, but since we can only go up to a silver with that 83, we're gonna rock silver. Same thing with catch and shoot. And then finally, we're gonna have our other badges that kind of make this build come together. We're gonna be rocking bronze Agent 3. Okay, we're gonna be rocking bronze Deadeye, which there's really good bronze on Deadeye, and gold, another really good level. Silver is pretty much just not even worth it, and if you could get it to Hall of Fame at a 99, it's very costly, but Hall of Fame Deadeye goes crazy as well too. It's almost like as if nobody's even contesting you when you have it on Hall of Fame. I have it on my shooter build and it's really good, but we're going to settle for bronze, which is, gives us a nice little boost or whatever towards contest percentage and stuff like that. Obviously, bronze limitless range, and obviously you wish you could have this badge higher, but even on bronze, it's going to help you out. And then finally, the last 2 badges that we're going to go with, is Clutch Shooter, which gives you a tremendous boost on late game shots and stuff like that. And then we're going to go with Comeback Kid, which is going to give us, a really good boost towards mid-range shots and three-point shots when you're down at least 7 points in the game. So this is the badge layout that I would run. If I was playing like a Pro-Am or something like that, I might take, Limitless Range off. You know what I'm saying? And put that on Claymore. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm playing Rec or whatever like that or Park, this is the shooting badge layout that I would run for a build with an 83 on a big man or a popper. Like, I feel like this is like really one of the best layouts. Can't really go wrong with this. There's not any other badges that I would really recommend putting on this build besides Claymore. Maybe, just maybe, Midi Magician if you like to shoot like spin shots or step backs and stuff like that. Claymore, Midi Magician, and maybe a Space Creator, for step backs and stuff like that. But unless you have a good enough ball handle to really be doing, step backs or to get the LeBron size up, I wouldn't even recommend Space Creator. So it will probably either be Claymore or Midi Magician, the only thing that I would really change on this build. But this is the layout that I would run on a build with an 83 as a, big man or popper. Moving on, we're going to go to our next build. And this is going to be the build with a 73 ball or whatever. So I'm just going to hurry up and skip past all of this right here. None of this really matters. Unfortunately, I gotta go through all of this just so that we can get to the test build screen. I wish they had like a way where we could just immediately just test build, but we got to go through the build in order to do that. And then obviously we're going to max that out like that. And then here we go. So now we have our build with a 73 ball and 12 badge points. Now this badge layout is going to be just slightly different in the sense that we're still going to have volume shooter. Volume shooter is going to be our only gold badge, and that's going to be our base for this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and select volume shooter. Then you see that pretty much takes up all of our points. It's going to be a whopping 5 points, which sucks. And I mean, technically speaking, you could go down to silver, but I'm going to rock gold volume shooter just because you can see that we do not have gold or a silver green machine on this build. So we're going to be very dependent on volume shooter. The boost that we get from volume shooter is going to really be our crutch for this badge layout. So I'm going with gold volume shooter, and then I'm actually going to go with silver Claymore because this build is going to be highly dependent on the boost that we get and the boost that we can manage to stack together. So you're going to be stacking that volume shooter with Claymore, right? And that's going to give you a nice little boost or whatever like that. And then finally, we're going with Agent 3, again, another off dribble badge. This is one of the strongest badges in the game. It's going to help you with all like off dribble, standstill shots, step backs, any type of shots like that or whatever. It's basically stop and pop from NBA 2K22. Very, very strong badge if you want to be a good shooter. Next, we're going with bronze catch and shoot, which isn't anywhere near as good as silver catch and shoot, but we'll take any boost that we can get and any boost that we can stack with our volume shooter and Claymore. So we're going with bronze catch and shoot. Obviously, again, blinders being one of the best shooting badges in the game to help with contest percentages and stuff like that. We're going to pick up bronze blinders. And then finally, we're going to finish up with bronze green machine. That's going to help us with green and no shots and stuff like that. Because like I said earlier, this is a green or nothing game. And if you're not greening your shots, then you're 9 times out of 10 not making your shots. So we're definitely going to finish up with green machine. And if you're wondering why I didn't go with clutch shooter or comeback kid on this budget build or lower rated build, is because these badges are extremely situational. Clutch shooter is only going to come in kick in the fourth quarter or overtime periods if you're playing rec or whatever like that, or late in the game if you're playing park. And then comeback kid is only going to give you a boost if you're down at least 7 points, whether it's in rec or park, pro-am, or ante-up or whatever like that. You got to be at least down 7 points in order to get the boost from comeback kid. So I feel like comeback kid and clutch shooter are very situational, we can't really afford to put on badges that are situational. We need badges that are going to give us boosts regardless, no matter whether it's the first quarter, the second quarter, or overtime. We need as much boost as we can on our shots because we're shooting with a 73 ball. So this is the badge layout that I would run on like a popper or a big man if I had a 73 ball and 12 badge points. So I hope these two badge layouts help you guys with your badges. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K23 content. I'm out, guys. Peace.